So once you listen to what we're going to talk about today, which is an important idea for a lot of folks out there, and that's an in-service distribution. I'm going to describe what it is and what are some reasons to consider using it and how it might be of help to you.
And welcome into the program. This is your course to retirement with Grand Rapids Resource for a common sense approach to planning. He is president and founder of Cornerstone Retirement Partners. Ron Courser, CFP, your certified financial planning professional resource, ladies and gentlemen. Ron, always a pleasure to see you.
Hello, good morning. Hello, Peter. How you doing? And welcome to everybody to today's program. I'm Ron Courser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. Today's program, once we're through with it, will be on our website, www.cornerstone, cornerstone-rp.com. That's our website. Our office number is 616-301-2581. So once you listen to what we're going to talk about today, which is an important idea for a lot of folks out there, and that's an in-service distribution. I'm going to describe what it is and what are some reasons to consider using it and how it might be of help to you, particularly in the current environment that we're in and the world around us. So again, this is Ron Courser. Welcome to everybody. You can listen to today's program and all the other ones that we've put together over the last few years on our website. Go to www.cornerstone-rp.com and you can find a world of information out there that will help you. That's a promise we make, that will help you given whatever particular situation or concern that you have. So let's talk about something called an in-service distribution. What is that? Well, let's say that you're working for a company and you have a 401k and even a 403b. Those are retirement accounts. And you're concerned about the investment options that you have, the world around you, when you're going to retire, just a whole world of maybe a lot of worry. So what is it and why is it important? An in-service distribution allows you, if you're in a 401k, 403b, that kind of an account, to move money out of that account into your own, what we might call self-directed or an IRA. Now, here are some of the rules. Number one, the company's policy for the 401k, the plan itself has to allow for that. Most plans allow for that. I still run into some that don't, but most allow anybody that's reached the age of 59 and a half. And it's important to remember, it has to be 59 and a half plus 1 day. You're eligible, if the plan allows it, to move your money, some or all of it, out of your 401k plan into an IRA. Now, it's important to remember that just because you're moving money out of that doesn't mean you're getting rid of your opportunities or options in the 401k. You're still in the plan. So it's just an issue of kind of creating an IRA for you out of using some of this money. So what might be some of the reasons for going through all of this? And again, if we've touched the button with you and you're interested in learning more about it, give us a call here at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581. That's 616-301-2581. I'm Ron Courser. You can ask for me, our managing partner, Noam Gosley. We do a lot of in-service distributions for our clients, and I'll touch on some of the reasons why it may make some sense. So, again, you got to be at least 59 and a half, and the plan, the custodial plan, has to allow this to happen, either in part or 100% of the money. How do you find out? The first thing you do is just call your custodian or the HR department, but it's easier just to call the custodian. There's an 800 number on your account statement. Just call them and say, do I have the ability to do an in-service distribution? They will tell you yes or no. And the second question to say is, well, how much of my money can I move? Some of it or all of it. They will tell you that. So if those two pieces of information are available to you, that the plan allows it and you can move some or all of it, then the next question becomes, why would you want to do that, to move that into an IRA? So let's talk about some of them. The first issue might be the kind of investments that the 401k or 403b is offering you. Most of these plans, company-sponsored plans, are based on a really interesting and simple concept that over time the market always goes up. So most of the investment options that within a plan, and a predominantly great number of these plans, are focused on growth mutual funds. They may have a bond fund in there, a cash fund, but a majority, not all, but a majority of the 401k, 403b plans that we see are primarily focused on growth mutual funds. And if you look around us in the world today, sometimes it's a little interesting, isn't it? It could be a little scary. So one of the reasons you may want to consider an in-service distribution, moving it to an IRA, is you don't have a great wealth of investment options with your 401k or 403b. But moving that money to an IRA gives you a whole world of options that may kind of line up a little better with the kind of risk you're comfortable taking with your retirement money. So that's one of the reasons, the investment options available to you. You have limited options in a 401k or 403b. You have almost unlimited options in an IRA account that you can direct yourself, or you can call us and we can help you with it. Again, I'm Ron Courser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners. You can reach us at 616-301-2581. That's 616-301-2581. Or go to our website, www.cornerstone- not an underscore, but a -rp.com. Put your information in there. We'll reach out to you and give you the information you need to really do a really good due diligence, as we call it, on whether you should move some or all of your money, if available, from your 401k or 403b account to an IRA. So the first issue is options. Can I have better investment options that line up much better with my risk profile, or how risky I want to be with my money, particularly if you're just a short time away from retirement, 1 month, 1 day to 3 or 4 years. We may have some volatility coming down the road, and maybe you'll feel more comfortable with things that don't have the highest potential for a loss. So that's one reason. A second reason is you may want to start to create some tax-free money for yourself. So everything you have in a 401k or 403b is tax deferred. That means when you take money out, I'm not talking about just moving it from your 401k to your IRA. That's not a taxable event. But when you start to take money out of that account to spend, to help you in retirement, buy a new car, to do something with it, it's a taxable event. That means the government, the IRS, gets the first pennies coming out of it, or the first dollars. Whatever your tax rate is in whatever state you're in. In Michigan, for example, the minimum tax federal is 10%, the state is 4.25%. So you're looking at almost 15 cents out of every dollar you take out of this tax deferred account goes to the government first, state, local, and federal. But let's say you're thinking about doing a Roth conversion. You want to create some tax-free money now so that down the road, you'll pay potentially less in tax. And we can help you with that, finding out if a Roth conversion is right for you. It just sounds really good, but you have to make sure it makes sense to do a Roth conversion. So if you're interested in that, give us a call. We can help you with two things so far. Number one, if you can do an in-service distribution, doesn't make sense for you because you want to control risk a little better with having a wider variety of investment options. And number two, you're thinking about perhaps creating a Roth IRA. What is a Roth IRA? That's an account that you put money in that's after tax. And when you take it out, as long as you kind of follow a couple of really simple rules, it always comes out tax-free down the road, which can be an enormous benefit if you think taxes are going up over time. So we can help you with both of those because sometimes they work together. So what would be another reason? You're just flat out concerned about your retirement money going down the road and with what's going on around us. It's a really rational concern. We live in strange times. There's a Chinese proverb that says, may you live in interesting times. And it's not a blessing, it's more of a curse. And we do live in interesting times, don't we? Every day seems to be something new coming down the road at us. So just overall, if you're concerned about your financial future, about the stability of your investment accounts, about making sure that you, no matter what happens come down the road, you have the best possible strategy in hand in your accounts to keep the risk, the loss of potential principal at a minimum. If you're not sure you have that, give us a call here, 616-301-2581. We can help with the evaluation. You can call me, Ron Corser at Cornerstone Retirement Partners, or our managing partner, Nolan Gostley. We do a lot of this kind of work for our clients, so we'd be more than happy to help you sort through all the issues of it. So going forward, you got to be 59 and a half on an in-service distribution. That's the first qualification. Second qualification is your plan has to allow it. Most plans do. Some will ask all of it. You can move. Some say no, only a certain percentage. The way to find out is to call your custodian with that 800 number that's on your plan document, the statement they send you. So once you find that out, you can do it. Then the question becomes, why do you want to do it? Well, I want to make sure that I have a wider variety of investment options that line up with my ability to handle risk in the market. You want to make sure that you can start drawing income out of this whole portfolio, perhaps down the road, with a minimum of taxation, which might include a strategy to create a Roth account out of your IRA account if you transfer the money. Or generally, you just may be happy you're managing it yourself or having us help you with it. Because a lot of times people say they don't get a lot of help or information from the 401k sponsor. I understand that. I'm not condemning them. They have a lot of people, a lot of things to talk about. So it's difficult for them to get really custom tailored information strategies that make sense to you. So that might be another reason to do it. Another fact is you want to just control risk. So these are all the reasons to consider doing an in-service distribution. Again, my name is Ron Corser. I'm at Cornerstone Retirement Partners. Our office number is 616-301-2581. Our website, you can get this information from this program today, is www.cornerstone-rp.com. Put your information in and we'll reach out to you. Again, an in-service distribution might be right for you, but it's important to go through all the different pieces to really make a great decision to say, yep, it's the right thing for me to do. It's the right thing for my investment strategy going forward. I want to make sure that I can control my taxes a little better with all this money that I've never paid tax on. And I want to feel, above all, I want to feel more comfortable with the strategy that I have to protect my retirement money going forward. So if this all makes sense to you, please give me a call. I'm Ron Corser with Cornerstone Retirement Partners, 616-301-2581. Give us a call. Be more than happy to help you and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you again.
Tune into Cornerstone Retirement Partners' full radio program, Your Course to Retirement. Visit cornerstone-rp.com for many valuable resources, including those mentioned on this show and other great episodes of Your Course to Retirement.
The content of this radio show is provided for informational purposes only and is not a solicitation or recommendation of any investment strategy. You are encouraged to seek investment, tax, or legal advice from an independent professional advisor.
Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group is solely an indication that the financial advisor has attended training provided by Ed Slott and Company, passed biannual examinations on material covered at conferences and in webinars, and met other membership requirements, and does not constitute an endorsement of any kind. Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group members pay a fee for the educational programs that allow them to be included in the Ed Slott's Elite IRA Advisor Group. Membership does not guarantee investment success. Fiduciary duty extends solely to investment advisory advice and does not extend to other activities such as insurance or broker-dealer services.
Advisory services offered through Brookstone Capital Management, a registered investment advisor.
Advisory clients are charged a quarterly fee for assets under management, while insurance products pay a commission, which may result in a conflict of interest regarding compensation.
Any investments and/or investment strategies mentioned involve risk, including the possible loss of principal. Any comments regarding safe and secure investments and guaranteed income streams refer only to fixed insurance products. They do not refer in any way to securities or investment advisory products. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes.